Hi collective, it's Shana. Let's get a read. Now listen to that. Okay? Oh goodness, this refrigerator is so noisy. And listen to that. I just saw 22 on the clock. But you hear the difference, right? That one's much louder. And that one's like denser, right? And lower. Okay, and I assume, it is my scientific assumption that it is because this deck is much smaller, right? Therefore, with this, it easily vibrates at a higher frequency, maybe. But this has value too, because the denseness makes it compact, but it's heavy, right? Okay, collective. Oh, that's my assessment. All right, let me do this again. Archangel Michael, I ask that you preside over this reading. I ask that you protect me and my collective as we channel, transmute, and harmonize the energy for the highest good. Ashe. Collective, give me a second, because this noise is too loud. Give me 1 second. All right, I think that's a little better. All right, collective, for this read, we are going to check in with the ancestors speak, right? This should be really quick, collective. I don't know why I keep doing it, right? As well as, to get news. It's not much here, collective, but I feel like this will give us messages as to what's going on with Mother Earth herself, okay? All right. And we'll do, what was the other one? Situation, problem, action. Okay? All right, so let's start with this one. Archangel Michael and Ancestors, show us, give us one card relating to Mother Earth. What we need to talk about right now. This is hard. Let me just, there we go. What the hell is Flojo doing in there, collective? Okay. Okay, Flojo been hiding out in this deck. Now look, with this deck, I have a little circle on them to just make the distinction, okay? All right, let's get another one. But I think this has to do with water. You know what? Let's get the bottom of the deck. Wow, collective. I don't know what kind of combination this is going to produce. But Flojo, I'm getting water. But we're also talking about pressure. And this also ties into why I was making the distinction between the two sounds. But I don't know why exactly, right? But it has something to do with this. All right, but it says high barometric pressure. The air is heavy and dense and stays close to Earth's surface. Sunshine. All right? Okay? The air is heavy and dense. So I'm getting like humidity with that. With those two, that phrase, those two distinctions, heavy and dense. Okay? I'm getting humidity and sunshine, collective, okay? And maybe it's something about sweat. Okay, collective. I don't know why Flojo would be in here like that, collective. Okay, let's go. Ancestors, what is the situation? Thank you. What is the other one they sent? I think I still got that card over here. Y'all know me, I gotta do something about this, collective. This memory. Situation, problem, action. Okay. All right. So what is the problem? It's something about a semicircle, y'all. I'm getting a semicircle right now. Okay. Why am I getting a semicircle? I don't. It's something about, yeah. I see a semicircle. I just saw 522 a second ago. What is the problem? Thank you. Something's happening. Okay. There is something about a scheme of. Show me the action. Like a blueprint or something, collective. Okay, thank you. All right. Here's another one, collective. I think this is the third one that's come up recently. Okay, or not recently, but you know. It says 3-day amnesty period for fake tarot readers, collective. Okay. So, you know, put the word out, collective, okay? Because that 3 days, it go quick. Let them fake tarot readers know, okay? I don't know why they would be a fake tarot reader, okay? But people do what they do for the reasons why they do it, right? Especially if you have a gift to read it. I don't know, collective. I don't know. All right, let's go. I think this is just like a side note, a gift, collective, okay? All right. What was the plan? Oh my goodness, collective situation. Spiritual court is now in session and a verdict has been reached, okay? This is why I looked at the phone before I got on here. They're on a tsunami watch, collective, okay? What did they say? The West Coast, right? As well as Hawaii, collective. They've been coming out in the readings. Collective, something major is about to happen. At first I wanted to say like, okay, let me ask what's going to be going on with us, the good folks out here, collective, okay? I don't know. I'm a little reluctant to ask now, okay? I mean, I know we're going to be all right, but we might get a little bruised. Oh my goodness, this is crazy, collective. We just have to start to, I think, release some of those misconceptions about what life is and what life should be and religion. We just have to release it all, collective. Because we may just, I believe we're about to experience things that we never imagined. And that's not going to be easy for some people, okay? It's not going to be easy. It's going to be great for me, collective, in many ways. I've been waiting for this day. Excuse me, okay? I mean, and there are people like me. We just have a very active imagination, collective. All right, but let's see. Yoga break. Wow. I think with this, you know, the verdict being reached in yoga break, I feel like it's being said that you can rest. I feel like they have all the evidence they need, okay? There's something, maybe it's because the heat is on, the pressure's on, okay? And maybe people, I'm getting like profuse sweating, okay? Okay, I don't know. Maybe this is talking about the planet, okay? I did intend for it to, right? But I'm trying to tie it into the reading. Maybe they're talking about the tarot readers, okay? Yeah, maybe they're talking about it. Maybe they're sweating bullets right now or something, right? We're going to clarify this yoga break, okay? Let's keep going. So that was the situation, court. The problem is the yoga break. Yeah, let's see what this yoga break is, okay? Let's go there first. Y'all, somebody in trouble though. These tarot readers are called out here, right here now. Show me this yoga break. This could be just a trial about the tarot readers, the fake ones. Y'all, I'm telling you, they're everywhere, collective. Okay, they're everywhere. I'm telling you, this is what I picture. And in a good way. I don't know how else to say it. There's an infestation of wonderful, beautiful ancestors all over the place. Different ones with different temperaments, collective. They're walking in, they're walking out, okay? And not to speak about that man, but the way he did it was like, okay, and they say he took himself out, which I believe he did, okay? And I feel like he's like, okay, this mission accomplished, now where's the next one? And they're just picking up the suits and they're putting them down. And maybe the people that they're occupying for certain aspects of the mission, these are people who are in agreement with this in some way, collective. It's just my view, okay? But let's go. But they're taking over, collective, okay? They're telling you to just go relax. Flow with the flow of life. I don't know, collective, okay? And yeah, I feel like this part of the mission is not for you. Okay, but now you go and reinforce yourself. It's time for replenishments, okay? At a spiritual and a physical, emotional level, you know? It don't mean go out there in the middle of the war and go out and party in the street, right? It means find moments within, you know, and within close to your home tree, right? And you replenish yourself. Because eventually you're going to have to get back out there too, collective, okay? That's what I'm getting though. I feel like they're handling now these hidden figures. You know, the hands behind the clock. Or those cogs behind the clock that make the hands move, right? Those that don't want to be seen. Okay? I feel like the pressures, it's amping up. My stomach's growling. That's a confirmation. Alright? So they're taking over, okay? So that's it. They're offering the 3-day amnesty period. I feel like this is gonna be seamless, right? They're not gonna allow any kind of buffoonery to occur. Okay, this mission is possibly just a 3-day mission, collective, and 3 has been very significant. Okay, the other reading came out with 3 days, collective, and then there was 33 on that 30 collective. Okay, all right. What is the action, right? Let me make sure that's the word for it, because my goodness, if I mess that up too. What is it? Yes, the action. What is the action, ancestors? All right, collective. This came out in the other reading, all that money. Okay. Maybe this is just a little part of it. Excuse me. There's more to come. Oh, collective, I had to pause and I couldn't tell you, okay? Oh my goodness. All right, collective, let's see. We're almost there. All right, so I think this is the outcome. This is the action. Okay, the action is that you're going to get this money, okay? And the problem is yoga break. Maybe you have a problem being able to just sit still. Maybe. Yeah, I feel like everything's going to be fine. Okay? I really do. And I feel like that's what they're saying. Okay? It says the secret to success. Choose one thing that you are grateful for every day. Okay? I think that's a beautiful way to almost end it. Let me see what's under this, collective. Yes, you've earned the crown, collective. Okay, this was just a brief little check-in, okay? And yeah, collective, you've earned the crown. All right. All right, if you like the video, like the video.